Watch your back! Jen quickly swung her elbow to the chin of the person who attacked her. Jen cuffed the person's hand and made the person completely immobile. Ryan, Jen's partner, also did the same thing. They protect each other, and yes, their mission this time was a success again. Good job, partner, you never disappoint. Just like you, Ryan, thanks for the warning. Ryan and Jen. They are a pair of police officers who work in a division that can be said to be very stressful and risk their lives. Almost every day, big cases become their food. For a region like Buntok, where they currently work, they have solved quite a few big cases. They were always a pair of partners in all cases. Another big catch today, senior? Of course, comrade. Hey, Kaharap, you seem to have to study with me so you can be a real cop. You should try to go out onto the field and feel the tense and sensation, mate. It feels really solid. Kaharap could only laugh and enjoy the euphoria of their success in solving the big case. But in his deep heart, Kaharap also wanted to feel the tension when he had to deal with these criminals. But for his current tenure and rank, his portion was just doing boring things. Jen enjoys a cigarette outside. He still felt tired after finishing yesterday's case. Meanwhile, Pak Yanto, who saw it, felt that he had to do something. Miss Jen, you still look very tired. Is there anything I can help? I can ask Yanni to make a warm drink for you. Coffee, for example? Oh, hello sir. Sorry, I wasn't aware of your existence. I'm okay, sir. Okay, Miss Jen. If you need me, you know where I am. Excuse me. Jen nodded, letting Pak Yanto go. After Pak Yanto walked some distance from Jen, she heard footsteps running towards Jen. Jen! My best friend! The body that had a loud sound immediately hit and hugged Jen tightly. Are you okay? Are there any cuts, abrasion or something? No, Edison, no. I am alright. Thank you for worrying about me. Edison is Jen's best friend. She is a very cheerful and fun person. You could say that Edison is a person who is quite excited, unlike Jen, who is quieter and calmer. I swear, Jen, I cannot sleep waiting to hear from you. I'm so worried about you. I'm so afraid something bad will happen to you. But thank goodness you are okay. Oh, you're really exaggerating, Edison. I am strong and great, especially with Ryan beside me and helping me. We are invincible. Yeah, okay, fine. I wish I was your partner. What a pity. I'm just an ordinary person. Edison didn't really like it when Jen was exaggerating and boasting about her partnership with Ryan. Oh, there is Edison here. Hey, we haven't met each other in a long time. Around 2 weeks ago? Yes, 2 weeks you kidnapped Jen from me. I almost died lonely because of you. I hate you, Ryan. Hahaha. Sorry, Edison. This is a duty and this duty requires me to kidnap this friend of yours. I promise, you can enjoy the intimacy of the two of you, maybe for the next 2 minutes. After that, I will kidnap Jen again. Go away, you evil! I hate you! Ryan left the two of them while laughing amused at the expression. Edison was very angry. Jen calmed her down with a small laugh. Calm down. Ryan only likes to joke with you. I'll catch up with Ryan for a bit and get permission to go home first. After that, we can have fun. Edison nodded happily. Then Jen left her and went to Ryan for permission to go home. Apart from being really tired, Jen also felt responsible for leaving her best friend waiting so long. Ryan agreed, and then Jen and Edison left the police station.
Time after time passed, Rain and Jen continue to do their job as police. This time it's been 1 month they have used it to dismantle another big case. An addition, of course, was abandoned by Jen because of her job. One afternoon, today after Rain and Jen finished their case, they received a report that murders had taken place at once while they were busy with their business with other cases. The other police officers are very overwhelmed in dealing with this case because there is not the slightest trust or anything that can lead them to the perpetrators of this murder. Rain and Jen immediately went to the other police officers who were trying to solve this case. They are very confused about how the killer can bring the victim into the forest. This is crazy. We deal with professionals. Be very prepared and training himself to this. Jen, we have to be really prepared from and eventually and really have to focus on this. Yes, Ray, I know. I will do everything in my power. Their investigation began. They are trying to collect data from the victim, searching from scaring the crime scan and also personal information from victim. After a week of their investigation, another murder occurred in a different place. They immediately come to the place and found the victim was still covered in the red liquid. Very sad. Damn it, it's endless. Ray, what, Jen? You have to calm down. Your mind must be clear. You're too tired from all this. You are right. I'm very tired. Like I'll have to take a break from this for a bit. I'll be gone for a moment. I'll see you at the office again soon. Okay, Rain. I'll try to handle this myself. Ryan left Jen with a small light. He sensed that there had been a light change in Jen during the investigation from this latest case, but he didn't take it seriously. Rain went to this mother's house. Mother, it's me. I came to visit. Oh, Ray, my child, come in, boy. Ryan, your face so wrinkled. What the matter, kid? I'm so tired, mother. This is driving me crazy. You know what's going on right now, don't you? Yes, Ray, I live hard it. Rain, listen to the matter carefully. All of this will be over in no time, and you will surely reveal of the truth. Focus on this, guys. Close your eyes, listen to your surroundings. Everything will be clear in the end, trust me. Oh, okay, mother. I'll finish this coffee and go back to the office and continue the case. Be carefully. Remember what mother said. Okay, mother, I go first. Arriving at the office, Rain went straight to the decent call. He met Jarwo, a farmer, figurative for killing one person. But he had already admitted his mistake. He was often noisy and screaming because he felt his call was too small and not enough. Commanded him there. Hey, get me out of here. If not, at least provide a bigger place. What the hell is this little call?
Ryan came right after Jarwo finished his sentence. Jarwo immediately bowed and sat down when he saw Ryan. He didn't want the terrible thing that Ryan had done to him to repeat itself a second time. Oh, hello boss, what's going on here? Hello Jarwo, long time no see. I have a few things to ask you. Okay boss, but every piece of information has a price, right? Of course, I've prepared a good price for you. A smack to your face for every piece of information. Agree? Hey, no boss, no, I'm just kidding. You can ask me anything. All the information is free. Ryan started to talk about the case that happened recently. Jarwo listening everything carefully and nodded in understanding. So that's how it is, boss. It is difficult because sometimes there are many killers who work professionally. My advice, listen to your intuition. The killer could be anywhere and could be anyone. Yes, thank you for your time, Jarvo. I'll tell Yanti to give you coffee for 3 nights. Wow, thanks boss, you are the best. Ryan then left the place without realizing it. Yanti, the office girl, heard all their conversation from the outside the door. Yanti immediately moved quietly back to the pantry. Ryan came to Yanti in the pantry and asked her to make coffee for Jarvo for 3 nights. Without a word, Yanti nodded, indicating that she understood. Ryan was actually a bit confused by Yanti's behavior. Ever since he entered and worked at this police station, he had always been quiet and closed off. But that was only a momentary suspicion that Ryan felt. In the night, the office is deserted. Only Kaharap, who was finishing his report to be given to the central police station. Pak Yanto, who was on guard at night, saw him and greeted him. "Good evening, Sir Kaharap. It is late. You still don't want to go home?" "A little more, sir. A little bit more. I have to finish this damn report before going home." "Yes, sir. Is there anything I can do for you?" I just want water, sir. Please ask Yanti to bring me water." "Oh, fine, sir. With pleasure. I happen to be going there, too." "Wait a moment, sir." Pak Yanto then went to the pantry to meet Yanti and told her to deliver water to Kaharap. But apparently, Yanti was not there. He thinks Yanti has gone home first. So, it was Pak Yanto himself who delivered water to Kaharap. While carrying water and walking to the room where Kaharap worked, he heard screams from the cell room. Pak Yanto immediately rushed to the cell room and found that it was Jarwo who was shouting and asking for his coffee. "Coffee! Where's my coffee? Boss Ren asked you guys to make coffee for me tonight. Hey!" "Jarwo, why so noisy? Where's my coffee?" "Oh, Master Ren promised you coffee tonight." "Okay, wait a moment. I'll bring your coffee in a minute." "Great, I'm waiting here. Thank you, Pak Yanto." Pak Yanto then left the cell room and delivered water to Kaharap. After that, he returned to the pantry and made coffee for Jarwo. Finally, Kaharap's work was finished that night. He turned off his computer and left the office. He was very tired, but his mind was very sore. He finally stopped at the mini market that was the scene of the previous murder to buy cherry-cakes. But when he walked in, he didn't find the cashier at his desk. He moved from that place. He didn't walk far when suddenly a voice told him, "Help! Help me! Ah!" Kaharap immediately ran to the search of the sound. He found the mini market cashier who was about to be killed by 2 people dressed all in black and wearing headgear. So Kaharap was still able to catch him. He handcuffed the man with the handcuffs. He always had him just in case.
Kaharap called Ryan and Jen to go straight to the location and catch the next person. Ryan immediately rushed to Kaharap's place. Unlike Jen, she was late. She came 30 minutes after Kaharap called. "Miss Jen, where have you been? I'm waiting so long for your assistant. Follow Senior Ryan immediately." He ran in that direction to catch up with the other culprit. "Sorry, Kaharap. There was something I had to do first. I'll just take the 2 of you to the office now." "But, Senior Ryan..." "Follow my words, Kaharap." "Very well, Miss Jen." Jen brought Kaharap and the perpetrators that Kaharap arrested to the office. while Ryan still chasing the other culprits. Ryan was overwhelmed with this one perpetrator. She was very agile in running, even though Ryan was already fired several warning shots. Ryan's pursuit was very far to the gumboot forest. In this condition, he begins to rely on his mother's intuition and words. He read the movement of the perpetrators he was chasing and saw his physical form as well. His whole mind is centered on one name, Edison. But he wasn't sure about that. After a long time of chasing in the forest, Ryan shouted the name. Edison, stop! The culprit stopped, took off the headgear, and then long hair fell to back. She turned around and bingo. Edison was the one who turned out to be the mastermind of all this. Wow, Ray, you're great. However, your success in uncovering this will only last a moment. I'll kill you right here, so no one can take Jen away from me anymore. You? Why did you do this? Ray, don't act like such an idiot. You stole my only best friend. No, Edison. She's just my partner at work. Why can't you understand it? Wow, that's strange. Now you're talking about understanding. You have no idea how much pain I've been through without her. She is the only human that accepts me. She's the one I have. Edison, we've already talked about this. I'm not taking it from you. It's just part of the job that we have to... Shut up! Edison then ran to slash her machine. But Ryan was no less fast. He grabbed Edison's wrist and slammed her to the ground. Edison fainted motionless. Ryan then arrested her and took her to the police station. Another perpetrator who had been arrested by Kaharap was also revealed. Yanti. She has been helping Edison carry out her assassination action for Big V. She just sat limp when she was caught. The time of judgment had finally come for two of them. Yanti was sentenced to 10 years in prison for helping carry out this action. And as for Edison, she received a much more gruesome punishment. Death penalty. There is no punishment that Edison can accept other than this sentence. Judging by the number of victims and the sadistic way of death, Edison deserved this punishment. Jen cried, seeing her best friend sitting, waiting for her own death. She felt responsible for all this mess. But Ryan, he always had a way to calm his partner down, as if he had everything to know about Jen's entire life. The day of execution arrived. Jen went to Edison alone. She hugs her and cries. Edison hugged her too, but she was happy, because at the end of her life, she had someone she cared about accompanying her. Execution was carried out. Shots are fired. Jen had already left because she couldn't hear the gunshots. Edison gone. Sadistic killer no longer haunt, and they live in peace. The end.